Hero Forge. Hero Forge.
Hey guys,
hello.
Welcome back
Hi.
to another episode of
Hero Forge.
Nice Mikey, where we make open source characters for you free of charge that you can use whenever you want, and it's just a good time. And you know what? Sometimes we just have a fun, dandy old time on the show. We get soaking wet, and we want you, our dear forgers, to get out of the heat and get soaking wet with us. Anyways, Mikey.
Bueno.
Okay. So if you guys have been listening and paying attention, as you know, in the last episode, I'm sorry for the loud noise, guys. I was fixing my mic. In the last episode, I added a intro song that I've been working on. It's a bit choppy, and that might be it for a little bit, but expect some change. But that's what we got for now for the intro song. I kind of like it. If you guys have any critiques, reviews, whatever, go ahead and comment at us or email at us or whatever. Mikey, what did you think of the intro song?
Con todo mi corazón.
I don't know what that means, my friend.
Nan desu ka? Uzuga Dr. Bio.
You want to write a bio about doctors?
Si lo tengo a la por favor.
You want to do the tango with Pervor? Alright. Anyways. What did you think of the song, man?
Pero, si no me lo disclose, oh señor, y duda, lo cross, le backspace, home, page down, page up, and shift, enter.
Well, guys, it looks like
Michael has lost it.
Mike has left, and we now show the new co-host of the Hero Forge podcast is Michelo.
Si.
Michelo, ¿cómo estás?
De nada.
No, that's not.
Oh, man.
Michelo was born in Spain, but does not know how to speak Spanish.
Si.
Anyways, let's try this again. Mikey, what do you think of the intro song?
I think the intro strong thong. I think the thong sounds like a truck. That's like what thong. It was choppy like the thong song, you know?
It was what? It was choppy like a thong song?
It was choppy like the thong song. You need to listen
What's
to
the thong song?
It goes like thong. That's like what thong truck. I'm not saying the words properly, but you know.
I mean,
it's
a song about thongs. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out.
It's like thong, and it's so catchy. God, what's wrong with me?
Okay, but what is your view? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
Oh no, I hate it.
Do you like it, but
it's horrible.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what can I do to make it better
It's
for you, my friend?
ghastly, my friend.
Well, what can I do to make it better
Oh,
for you?
you could add some really wet 808s, man. You could
What is an 808?
Oh
Why don't you go and tell
my
our forgers and
God.
what an 808 is?
You know what an 808 is? An 808 is like this weirdy wet bass enthuse.
How do you get a wet bass?
How do you get a wet bass? Well, actually, you go into the distortions, and when you go into the distortions, you actually want to hit for the EQs to actually be kind of like your low EQs. You actually want them kind of be off or really low, and then you want to take your highs down. You really just want your highs off, and you want your mids and your lows to be pushing like really a lot, and then you want some like reverb on that because it's like really like you going for like that club boom, but the thing is like that bass hold, you know, like not like on an upright bass opposed to like an electric bass. So it's really like this sound that, you know, kind of invokes like, you know, this sensuality, but also at the same time, and I'm just talking, but also at the same time, you want this sound that, you know, it gives you enough oomph, you know, that pushes you.
So go back and rework the bass, basically.
Yeah, go back and rework that
Well,
bass.
I'm probably gonna rework the whole song and might even do like a whole new tune, but like for now, this is what we got. But like, look forward to changes in the future. Or if one of you guys wants to make a song for us, send it to us and we will use it.
Antonio.
Because why not? Why not give our forgers a chance to be recognized?
Yeah, the Forgers. You guys rock.
Yes. You guys are awesome. But anyways, all 12 of you. But anyways.
Yeah, all 12 of you guys.
So, let's get right into it, my friend.
Sweet Jesus.
Do you want to lead us off with the first ability?
Oh, I can lead you off.
All right.
Soaking wet.
Let's do it, my friend.
Come on, computer. You can do it. You can make it through. Revenge is the best diet.
I agree. It tastes like jelly.
I like jelly.
Me too. To an extent. Too much jelly and it feels like you're gobbling down like cartilage.
No, you can never have too much jelly, in my opinion. Like,
oh my god! Just imagine you like just like someone slapping a block of jelly in your face and just jiggling into your mouth.
it feels good when it slides down your throat.
And guess what? Oh, gross! All right. You don't chew it up. You just swallow the thing whole.
No, it's usually on like toast or something,
No,
man.
Too late. Oh, I was talking about like gelatin jelly.
Oh, like Jello. Oh no, ugh.
Oh, now I just imagine you like not even chewing it, just shoving like a big like bowl size full of Jello like just down your mouth. You're like, oh, it feels good. You're like, oh god,
it feels good. Oh man, if you want, I mean, no, you have to actually. My pages are unresponsive.
Okay,
sadly.
I got it.
My sincerest apologies, our dear forgers.
No worries.
My computer is very old.
3, 2, 1, hop.
Hop.
So what we have here is an ability called Life Force Inhibition. Inhibition.
Life Force.
So what this is also called is aura or life force blocking. The capabilities are the user is able to inhibit the flow of life force of their target, disabling their abilities and often paralyzing them. An example of this is Ty Lee from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay. Chi blocking.
Yes. The only limitation is that it's only temporary.
Aha.
So this is your basic nerve attacking character. So like Ty Lee from Avatar or Neji from Naruto. Where whoever this person is, I feel like this ability will basically be someone who can, for all intents and purposes, hit the certain nerve points and close off areas of the body. Why not take it a bit further, and it could be someone who can temporarily close off certain veins.
Okay.
So, like, they could kill or knock out somebody. So, like, let's say this person, like, hits someone with, like, their finger and, like, their wrist. The vein will close up, and then their hand will no longer get blood for, like, a certain amount of time. So that person can't, like, pick up a gun or use a sword or anything. So that could be an interesting way of doing it. Instead of aura, we could say it's blood blocking. Or, like, vein blocking. What do you think?
I like it. It's diggly. It's digalicious.
It's dickalicious. Would you say...
No, I said digalicious.
Digalicious.
Yeah, like, I dig it, but it's also delicious.
I actually really like that. I think we have to coin that.
Oh, we got to coin Digalicious.
Yeah.
It does sound like Dickalicious.
No. That's why I love it. It's gotta be Digalicious.
Yeah.
It's not Digalicious. It's different.
Yeah, it's not phalliclicious or, penislicious. It's Digalicious. Yeah, we said it in unison. It sounded nice. I like it.
Hell yeah, Digalicious.
I Digalicious that.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Digalicious, baby.
So, this is more of a knowledgeable ability than super ability, if anything, right? So, I think this character maybe learned this through a master, or maybe even on their own. Maybe this character was forced into some kind of gladiatorial fight club kind of thing.
Gladiatorial fight club.
And in this arena, everybody uses weapons, but this character doesn't know how to use any weapons. So, through trial and tribulation, this character, by getting the shit beaten out of them and sometimes almost dying, figured out that you can hit certain points of someone's body with your fingers, so the character never has to use a weapon to close off blood to that area to paralyze them or that segment of their body or whatever. So maybe this person. Okay, I guess time era. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking let's make it neural. Wow, I just lost my train of thought. Let's make it pre-modern medicine, so late 1800s or mid 1800s.
Dapper suits and shit and top hats.
Yeah.
So we could say there's some kind of gang or black market in which there's a fight club or coliseum.
Underground.
People fight, yeah.
But it's not really underground. They just do it in back clubs and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe it's in the clubs you can use brass knuckles, a cane, a sword, and if you were a good enough fighter, if you had enough rank, they even let you use a gun if you wanted to.
Whoa.
So this character, let's say, was born into it. Their mother was forced to work as a slave fighter, and unfortunately got pregnant and gave birth to this character, and the character was born into it. So fighting is all they know, and that's why they're so good at knowing where the weaknesses are, is because they know their own weaknesses. They know they're not good with any kind of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So since the age of 6, they learn to fight with only their hands against people who are using guns and swords and brass knuckles and shit.
Ooh.
So maybe this character was born into it.
Born into it. I like that.
Yeah.
I want to leave the character sexless, actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think because we already have a level of anonymity, this character was born into this mysterious world, this character should be sexless. Meaning, we're not going to decide its gender. If you guys want to, you can. Or if it's gender fluid, you guys get to decide that. But for our all intents and purposes, we're going to say in our version, this character is genderless because we want to keep the character as mysterious as the story.
Yeah, you can be androgynous in a mug. You can have long hair, Boogaloos.
Yeah.
And dress in a white skirt. Or you could be like Haku looking from Naruto.
Yeah. I thought that was a girl for a long time.
Dude, man, I had the biggest crush on him. I was like, man, she's beautiful. Whoa, that's a guy.
I mean, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, he is beautiful too. He's a cute guy.
Yeah, he was gorgeous, man.
Yeah, he was a gorgeous dude. But anyways, sexless and born into this.
And born into it, baby.
Learn to fight because of this.
Learn to fight.
We could even say that maybe this character either escapes or fights their way out of the arena and can live a life for themselves or do whatever. But we'll leave that up to
the Forgers.
The Forgers.
The Forgers.
Okay. So we pretty much made the character. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna leave the ethnicity and stuff up to you guys too.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like an alternate reality, and it's not just fucking America or London or some shit.
London.
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 You wanna get in a fight, would you?
Roll my sleeves up for you.
Take these fisticuffs. You can't get me with your gun.
A ball and claw.
It's like a little Mario Party game, isn't it?
Oh, you sound disgusting.
What are you talking about?
You sound disgusting.
Excuse.
Excuse you.
I'll fuck you right up, mate.
Oh,
Okay.
give.
Speaking Australian.
I'll give you something you'll regret.
What's that?
You'll be soaking wet.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, ooh, with a good time.
Yeah.
You just changed on me just a little bit.
I love being soaking wet.
Oh, you love being soaking wet.
Who doesn't? Why would that be a threat to me?
I
If
like
anything,
I
I'd be
like being
oh,
dry
shit.
as the desert.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I do.
I like to be drowned at all times. That is my. I'm a merman, actually. That's how I live in the water. I can't survive without it.
I live in the water. I live in the water. I live in the water. I live in the water.
That was like the breakdown of multiple accents.
You started it.
I did. That's fair. Anyways,
To the next character.
to the next character. I think I feel like we did all we can with that character, but sweet.
3, 2, 1, hup. I did it.
What do you
It
got,
works.
Mikey?
It works. Oh my. Good lord. This is wow.
What do you
Okay.
got?
Dragon Physiology.
Okay.
The power to use the abilities of dragons.
Oh, we've gotten this before. Reroll it.
Wait, you don't want to go back in?
No, I'm pretty sure we made a character bit. No, we didn't make a character. We might have done verses. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, we
Go
did.
ahead.
We did a versus, but
Okay, go ahead.
you want to? Okay, I mean, like,
Yeah, do it. Do it.
okay, the user with this ability either is or can transform into a dragon, a legendary creature typically with serpentine or reptilian traits that features in the myths of many cultures.
Okay, what are some like examples? Like a person can breathe fire, or would they turn into a dragon?
Well, it goes into like a lot of descriptions of just like the different types of dragons. Like it's saying Western dragons, Asian dragons, lesser dragons. Come on now. Come on. I said come on. Oh, that says lesser drakes, Michael. And then it says, then it says the applications, like as I began to scroll down further. Like atmospheric adaptation. So, being able to adapt to, what's in the air.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, like, if it's, like, really intense or it's really cold, you adapt to it.
Yeah.
Here you have some other things. Decelerated aging or semi-immortality. Demurial armor, scale, manifestation. Elemental breath. Fire breath is a subcategory of that. Enhanced condition or supernatural condition. Enhanced durability. Enhanced endurance. Enhanced intelligence. Enhanced strength. Enhanced senses. Enhanced vision.
Did you ever watch that one show on Disney Channel called like Jake the Teenage Dragon or some shit?
Yes, I did.
That's basically what this is, except without the turning into a dragon part.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so this character.
What
What do you think? I think it'd be kind of interesting to have this in a modern setting.
Or even in sci-fi.
Yeah, like futuristic.
I'm sorry for that sound, Forgers. I get excited.
What was
Like
that?
when I get tingled. When I get excited.
When you get your bingle tingled.
Okay.
When somebody tingles your bingle.
I'm soaking wet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so what are you thinking? Like spacey? Like
Wow.
airships and traveling, or like just like sci-fi in general, so it's like futuristic shit.
How could we put a dragon in space?
Well, it could be like a whole other race, right? It could be like, instead of a human, it could be like people who look like humans but can do dragon stuff.
Ooh, people that look like humans but could do dragon stuff.
We could call them the Cronin.
The Cronin.
Yeah, the Cronin.
The Cronin.
They're, for all intents and purposes, they're humanoid. They look pretty much human, but most of them have dragon-like abilities, enhanced toughness, so on and so forth, which makes them like great crewmates. But that race was subjected to slavery, and they were recently freed / like had a revolution and freed themselves. So there's still like a bit of like, what's the word? Space violence. because they're so strong, people are like, all right, we can use these. Like now they're like making their own ships and like they're their own captains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like in one of my stories I'm working on, robots.
Robots
became sentient, had a revolution, so they could be like, oh, we're people too.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be kind of like a similar thing there, where like there's rising tensions, but like they're their own race now, but like that could be interesting, and like they're space captains and stuff too, but like their race is a very specific style of ship or something. I don't know, that could be interesting. What do you think?
I'm digging it.
I actually might use that in my space story / comic. I don't know. I want to make it into a comic, but we'll see. But anyways, what do you think? Oh, and you know what? They could have some kind of they should have some kind of like characteristic trait. So like they don't look like dragons, but we could say maybe their hair is like the color of the elemental breath they have.
Okay. Ooh.
Everything else is the same, but the hair is like the elemental color. So like that could be interesting. Or maybe like they have like slightly tipped ears or like sharper teeth than usual or something. Yeah, I like that. Tipped ears, sharper teeth, colored hair. Like naturally colored hair. That could be really okay, this is really cool actually. I might have to adopt this character into my own story.
I'm liking this bodaciousness.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Okay. So we turned the ability into an entire race. Should we make a character, or should we leave it open like that?
I mean, we could technically do anything with it now.
Yeah.
You know, and within like the race, right? Let's say that like the different types of dragons, like every dragon doesn't have like enhanced durability, enhanced endurance,
Yeah,
you know, like
of course,
say
yeah.
say there's like, you know, families. Ooh, now it's getting really interesting. Okay, say there's like, you know, intergalactic peace because, you know, these dragons have, you know, going from being slaves, you know, like say
Wait, what do we call them?
Dragons. We called them Krogans.
The Cronin?
The Cronin, yeah, we called them the
something
Cronin.
like that.
Yeah, it was the Cronin. Say the Cronins, like, they actually, like, stop revolting because, you know, they wanted to overpower, like, they're over dominating, you know, people that had them in slavery, right? But they showed mercy and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
because they don't want to be the same as their past, you know. Yeah.
So what they began to do, you know, they began to like, you know, just go off in peace, their own little section of the universe, and like as they begin to disperse their loin seed and stuff, like all over the place, you know, different hair types came about, in which which, you know, passed down different specific powers, but then it became like thinner instead of becoming stronger. Like the bloodline became thin
because they started breeding with other humanoid aliens.
Yeah, other humanoid aliens, and then it wasn't as strong as like before that revolt had happened. So like
not as many pure bloods.
Yeah, so like a lot of them don't have like all the powers of like the essential dragons from that revolt. So
like, we could say like they live a long time. So like the really, 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 really old ones
Yeah.
have like all abilities.
Yes.
Like they're super strong, super tough. They have elemental breath, supervision, so on and so forth. But like younger and younger and younger you get, it gets less and less. So maybe they have 2 or 3 powers, or 2 powers, or maybe even just 1 power.
Because it's like, yeah, I'm
I like
digging
that.
it. It's
Dude, I'm totally putting this in my...
it's bodacious, man. Everything with Podrick
Yeah.
Young, man.
What? Why are you bucking
I'm sorry.
back at
It's
Podrick
just
Young?
like I was thinking about it the other day, and it was like I had a bad day the other day, and I thought about Podrick Young, and I was like, man, this dude is sweet. Like this dude is awesome. His whole universe is sweet.
Did Podrick Young make you feel better?
Me feel better. I was at a low point, man.
I'm happy for you, dude.
I was at a low point. I was
Oh, yeah?
like, man, what would Podrick Young do right now?
Podrick Young would fucking pick up a gun, turn it into a 4-barreled gun, and then just go to town.
Yeah. Podrick Young.
I miss Podrick. Podrick is definitely one of my favorite characters, and not just because he was literally our first hero, but like we delved so much into it, and then like the power was just really unique.
Ooh. Man. Dude. Gosh. It's just like
What?
no, like thinking about the guy and like thinking about his whole world and his whole universe, it's like, wow.
You know, just imagine. Okay, do you know the whole story about Dishonored 2?
No,
Like,
I
what's
wanted to
going on
play
in
it.
the game? It's very good. I have it. Next time I'm back in Michigan, you should come over and play it. But basically, after the first game and stuff, one of the main characters is legendary. He's known as like the legendary assassin and also royal protector. Like he's been both. He's done so many things. He came from the streets and became like a royal advisor, guardian, and eventually king. It's like, what if Podrick had like some kind of legacy like that? Like he became legendarily known as Podrick the you know,
Podrick the
whatever
Great.
his title is. What if Podrick was like a legendary? Yeah, Podrick.
You know
the Great.
what? Like the
Like a bunch
thing
of
is,
different
like
names.
when I was telling you about that story, like that dream that I had while I was listening to the first podcast over again,
Yeah.
it was like a court
Yeah.
case that was going on, and so like the young character that was being like put on trial for the murder that he didn't commit, like it was like all the different races and stuff in the universe just like sitting down like at this trial because it was the murder of somebody really important. And so what he ended up doing, he ended up just like, you know, kind of like pleading for his case, and then like he ended up telling like details of like Podrick Young's story that would only, you know, only the judge knew about, that was actually details of the story that was passed down from his father's 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 father, who actually, you know, was with Podrick Young on this adventure. And so I'm thinking to myself, like, this could go so deep because, like, it could be retold in this aspect, but it could be, like, told in this way, but it could be told in that form over there. And then this character could be, like, linked to all the way to, like, that character that's, like, Podrick's, like, that could be, like, Master Ivan's, you know, sister's son, brother, cousin, aunt. And it's just...
See, and this is so interesting because like I love the whole idea of like not flashback but like
Yeah,
a tale of tales. You know, like there's already a plot going on, but then the plot
It's just expanded beyond.
is expanded and it's like tells another plot, which is the
Yes,
actual
man.
story. And like,
It's
oh god, it's I love that
Podrick
shit,
Young.
man.
I'm having an aneurysm, man. Oh man.
Well, I think this is the perfect time for the next segment of our show. H&M's Power of the
H&M.
Week.
Oh my goodness! I just realized that. Those are your initials.
Heart. No, it's Haaris and Michael, you
um,
dunce.
Okay. Your
You
dingus.
dingus.
Oh, it's also her initials too.
Oh my god. Anyways. Come on, dude. Anyways. Mikey, did you look up a favorite power
For this week? No.
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and scroll through some powers while I.
Well,
say
actually,
what
I
mine
do
is.
kind of have a favorite power.
My favorite. Okay. If you already said it in the
not
last
in the last episode.
episode, then. Okay.
It was the
what
one
is
that we just did in the verses.
All right. Yeah, we didn't talk about that on the show.
Oh,
so go
not
ahead.
fiction manipulation, but flawless precognition.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and explain to the fans what it's about?
Dear Forgers, flawless precognition is the power to perceive the exact future with no mistakes. The capabilities are the user can foresee the exact futures and observe what will happen with no mistakes and 100% certainty. Even if the future is changed by someone, it will mean nothing, as even the change of the future was also predicted by the user. Also, precognitive immunity does not protect the user against this power.
Interesting.
You sounded like you belong on a freaking HBO, no, like History Channel special narration talking about nails.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so. Okay, so the one issue I have with that is that it's so overpowered.
No, not really.
Alright, Mikey. Anyways, so. My favorite power, H's
Blech.
power of the week,
Blech.
is Kinetic Constructs. The power to create tools, weapons, armor, or even appendages out of air. Users can turn air into tools, objects, weapons, and other items, create semi-living constructs, and or create structures or buildings of varying permanence. Users who have mastered this ability can use it for almost any situation, creating anything they need. The user can create any item they've seen or can imagine, and have a good idea how it functions. Short list of possibilities are like animating like a body or something, appendages like making like an extra arm, even armor, barriers, duplicates, a golem made out of air, like a platform to do like a fucking double jump on or some shit. Weapons, so on and so forth. Limitations: may be unable to create air, being limited to shaping it from already existing sources. But so basically, if I was in space, the character couldn't do it. But like, you know, construct structural strength may be limited to the user's willpower. If the user goes unconscious, constructs and other things kind of dissipate, and may be limited on what they can create based on knowledge of how much knowledge I have of that thing. So, for example, if I want to make a gun out of air, I wouldn't be able to make a good gun unless I understood like the inner workings of an actual gun, or like how, or at least the basic idea of a gun, like a mini air catapult shooting out of my hand or something. So, pitting these two against each other once again, even though my power I chose is very cool, I feel like yours would win because the ability of precognition kind of trumps everything else.
Yeah, I mean, but we're not putting these two powers against each other.
Or we're not. We're just saying our powers.
It was just
of the
power
week.
of the week, man. Oh, like you see it. Huh, 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 huh. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Anyways, same. Okay, so
Yes.
Mikey, we're gonna take a brief intermission in our recording. Don't stop recording. Brief intermission. Tell you audience if you guys want to hear about our lives, and I just want to tell you, Mikey, my friend and I are working on a
Yeah, we're
mixtape.
working on
my
a
dude.
mixtape.
No. not you and I, another one of my friends, but I want to tell you about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I was so lost.
Like, I'm rapping.
Oh, you do that.
Like, I'm rapping.
Because you're living in the 6 now. Okay, I get it. Yeah. like I get it, man. You're trying to get that. Yeah, I see it. That publicity, man. You're running through the 6 with your woes. Yes. With your woes.
With my woes.
Your
my
woes.
woes, not my hoes. So, like, I'm really excited because, like, so everyone in my group, it's 3 guys, and we all have, like, our own names. And my friend made a name for me. It's Nero. And it's spelled Near0. And what it's supposed to be is, like, basically, like, if you were to take my last name and combine it with Hysterio0, which is, like, the username I use for everything. So it becomes Nero. So I'll give you guys and you, Mikey, a quick teaser into the first line of my rap that I've been writing.
Okay.
And it's pretty cheesy. So, like, basically what we're doing is I'm making a very exaggerated version of myself, so like a really big nerdy gamer rapper. So it's gonna be pretty dorky.
I'm ready.
But, like, are you ready for this? What up, punks? It's your boy named Zero, aka also known as Haaris the Hero. That's what I got so far. But, you know, like the hero of time, Legend of Zelda or whatever. But that's all I've got. Really short and small. But I'm writing it. We're working on it. It's gonna be lit. I'm very excited for this. And Mikey, you'll be the first to hear it. To hear my god awful raps and beats. It's gonna be sick.
I like wait 808s. Okay. Yeah. From the 6, yeah, man. That's what got me. I was like, whoa, mixtape 6. Oh, look at this guy.
I mean, my partner is from Michigan, but, you know,
yeah,
I'm
you're from the 6 now,
so I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, enough news about me. Mikey, do you want to do a versus or do you want to?
Well, you don't want to hear about what's going on in my life, so. No, it's just sad.
Sure,
that's all. Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. Well, I mean.
No, you guys don't.
Want to hear about it.
Let's move on.
Okay. All right, Mikey. Fair enough. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to do another verse? Do you want to do a versus or another character?
Let's do a versus.
All right.
All right. If this works, come on, baby. Yes, it's working. Ready? I'm ready. 2.
Are you ready? 3.
Hop.
1. Hop. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Don't tell me.
You go first.
You know, before we begin, you know, I was really thinking about the power swinging. You remember the one time we got swinging?
God damn it, man.
I think that is literally the most ultimate power when you think about it.
It is really.
It really is
is
though.
it?
Like, dude, you could swing off of anything. That's perfect. Like, you could swing off of anything. Think about that. You could swing off effortlessly. Don't forget it said that you can swing off of anything effortlessly. That's amazing. Like, just something so simple.
Okay, I guess.
That,
but
like something so simple, right? You could just swing off anything. That's just glorious, man. Nobody could stop you, in my honest opinion, unless they saw into the future. But my power that came up is called temporal bypassing. The power to ignore temporal projection / immunity. It's a sub-power of meta-time manipulation. The capabilities: the user can completely bypass, ignore any form of temporal immunity, protection, up to and or including time lock. Yeah.
Interesting. So for all intents and purposes, you could pretty much like dodge anything.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Damn.
well, not so much as
Okay.
dodge anything. I mean,
Well, why don't you simplify it for me? Because I guess I'm having trouble for some reason.
User can completely bypass ignore, so like disregard. So like you said, dodge any temporal immunity. So immunity. Let's break that down. So I want to say infliction. So like status ailment, almost to speak. So well, technically, actually, you did have it right. So anything that's against them, they can technically just not be affected by it.
Yeah, which is kind of overpowered. So you're gonna laugh because compared to that, my power that I got is pretty ass. In all honesty, I got alicorn physiology. The power to use abilities of an alicorn, also called unicorn Pegasus hybrid physiology mimicry. And the example is a character from My Little Pony.
You know, My Little Ponies are like servants of the Antichrist. Did you know that?
I didn't. But anyways, user with the ability either is or can transform into an alicorn, a fictional equine with the wings of a Pegasus and the horn of a unicorn. So you can literally just turn into one.
A My Little Pony.
Oh, this is dumb. You obviously
you're
win.
Technically immortal.
Well, actually, applications. Aerial adaptation, enhanced agility, enhanced endurance, enhanced hearing, enhanced stamina, horn protrusion, horse physiology, enhanced balance, equid physiology, enhanced bite, enhanced hearing, enhanced jump, enhanced smell, enhanced speed, enhanced strength, expand view, prey instinct, night vision, wing, manifestation flight, and high speed flight. So My Little Pony characters are actually fucking terrifying.
Yeah, they're demons, man.
Deadly,
like I said,
apparently.
They're servants of Lucifer.
Who
Yes.
has a horn and wings. Yes. That's fucking insane.
But I could bypass all of that.
So who do you think would win? Yeah, okay. Alright. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright. I think you win.
But the thing is, how would I attack? Like, I can bypass any form of temporal immunity or protection. You know, I can bypass anything that you got, right? So I would just have to be able to attack you. It's almost similar to how Obito / Toby's, you know, Sharingan would work, you know? Like how he could pass through he could pass through any object technically, but his timing would have to be so down packed to the point where like it would be down literally to the millisecond. So it's just you know, this character would have to have, you know, acute timing, or, you know,
they would have
he had to practice at it.
Okay. Well, how about this? We'll call this one a draw.
Let the forgers decide.
Exactly. You want to do another verses?
Do I want to do another voices? Aw. You're asking me.
What? Well, yeah. I asked you last time too. What do you mean?
Special.
What do you want to do?
Like to. Wait, how much time are we working at?
We're at 44-ish minutes. Again, it's not a big deal if we go over the usual 45.
I mean, we could call it an episode here. Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, before we go, is there anything you wanted to tell the audience about?
I am.
Like any projects of yours or anything you want them to check out?
Yeah. Check out my artwork at Michael MICHAELSEATON _ on Instagram. Yeah. I do dope stuff. And
Yes, he does. I can agree with that.
I do dope stuff.
Yeah. And obviously, as usual, you can contact us on Twitter at HeroForgePod, or you can email us at heroforgepodcast@gmail.com. Or obviously, just contact us in the YouTube comments if you have any questions, suggestions, critiques, anything. If you guys just want to say hi, stop by.
Say hi.
Leave us a comment. You can also access my personal Twitter at Hysterio0, spelled HYSTERIO0. And Mikey,
Mike lost
what's
at
your
love
Twitter?
because he is. As always.
As always. Anyways, check us out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you listening to us ramble about characters and us being dorks.
We're gonna be famous. Very famous.
We're gonna be famous. Hell yeah. So, my fellow forgers, come listen to the podcast to get out of the heat and get soaking wet. See you in the next episode of...
Oy vey.
See you in the next episode of...
Hero 4.
Yes.
I was so late, man. That is funny. Oh my god. Hero Forge.
Hero Forge.
Oh man.
Alright. And
oh, that's funny, man.